Hey everyone, does anyone else just want to get out in the garden planting, but they have like a mile long to do list? I know I do, and this has been on my to do list for a while. This garden bed got away from me last year. A lot of things got away from me last year, but this one especially, and I just had a ton of grass grow in. And so what I did is I started to just come in and put a new edge on the garden because it just makes everything look nice and fresh. And then just start to dig out some of the grass. I think I'm going to come in here with some cardboard and some mulch. I've done that before in other spaces where something like this happens or to create beds. And so I think that's probably going to be what I do here. This part of the garden is really just a continuation of my hedge of arborvitae that I have running down one line of my property. I also have a red bud in there. That's a triple trunk red bud, as well as a mock orange and some grasses and daylilies. Um, but I think I just really need some help in getting a handle on the grass. And times when I'm just doing kind of like a really quick edge or a small section of edging, I go in with my half moon shovel. I really like the electric edger, but I really only get that out if I'm doing kind of a bigger project. The half moon shovel is more than enough for something small like this. And then I just kind of step it along to create an edge like that. And if you see, I'm digging into the garden bed here and I'm just getting grass and grass and grass in places where it's just grown in on me, and really just needs a revision. And so I'm excited to get this done and cleaned up, as well as put in some metal edging. The chain link fence in the back there is the back of my neighbor's property, and they have a patch of blackberries back there. And if you know blackberries, they travel pretty readily, pretty easily. And I found that in other areas, other property lines that I have where neighbors have similar plants like that, if I put in some sheet metal edging, it helps stop the plants from coming over. It doesn't stop them completely, but it gives a little bit of a barrier, and so I don't have to be on top of it on a constant basis. And so I'm just really excited to get this cleaned up a little bit, and then I'll come back in and put in some cardboard and layer that over with mulch, and then hopefully that takes care of all the problems that I'm having in this flower bed, and then it can become hopefully a problem-free area. Because it's not a bed that I see very often. It's not one that I really want to manage on a regular basis. I just kind of want it to take care of itself. The other really nice thing about the arborvitae is once they grow up, they do kind of shade out the ground, and prevent weeds from growing. And so the first section of my hedge, the first 15 feet or so, are the first ones that I put in. And underneath those trees, I do almost no maintenance. And so as these trees grow up, they'll start to be the same thing, and I'll start to have very little maintenance required on in this area. That's a big chunk of that's a big chunk of grass. Anyway, I hope you are enjoying my adventure into YouTube, and I hope that you stick around, subscribe, give a like to the videos, leave a comment, let me know if there's anything that you'd like to see or have questions about. Brand new at this, and I'm hoping that I can just kind of make some YouTube friends around here, and hope you guys stick around. I'll see you next time.